Bora pro play, né? Cara bacana.
Where am I?
Onde
Is
estou?
this a dream?
Isso é um sonho?
Not quite, Murphy.
Não bem
And
isso,
you're
Murphy.
the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Beleza, ele meio que morreu assim. Mas ele está de volta. Tex is back. Big Finish Games apresenta a Tex Murphy Adventure. Uma aventura do Tex Murphy. Tesla Effect. Versão brasileira Marshmallow. Bom, pessoal, pelo que eu vi, o negócio é um jogo de investigação, né? Então provavelmente vai aparecer um monte de coisa na tela que às vezes eu não vou perceber, porque eu sou meio tapado. Então cabe a você, telespectador, me ajudar com essa missão complicada. Então participe aí e vamos fechar esse jogo juntos. Juntos iremos fechar esse jogo. É uma música para inspirar qualquer um também. São Francisco,
My name's Tex Murphy.
2050.
I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower.
Coit Tower deve ser a torre do
Place
coito,
they've
né?
been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
É tipo um filme a parada. Nossa, que realismo, hein? Parece que até que o cara foi filmado de verdade.
Sério?
Mitsuhiro Tanaka. Esse cara é foda, hein? Bill Alexander.
But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving you empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Cinco horas depois.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Dia 1. Arrebentaram o cara aí. Só nas dorgas.
Hey, you! Over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Vamos ver o tutorial desse maluco.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try
Vocês acham que eu tô mexendo uma coisa? Eu tô sem mexer nada até agora, hein?
Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my
Ah, Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
Muito bom. Parece que finalmente vou mexer em alguma coisa. Olha só, a sensibilidade está muito alta. Deixando as opções então.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. This desk is so I don't have to solve Blue's article on the Russian white movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history? Enigma. This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your... It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. I don't remember my office furniture being so nuts. This is... It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, sometimes... I sure don't remember how these are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know.
Muito bom.
Oh, my hell.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from... I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? Why?
On Saturday nights, I push the furniture to the walls and cut loose on the dance floor. Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district. I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have...
Ah, The Big Finish Detective by your Aaron Corners. Finn's... My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephew. Oh man, this record... It's my Gene Autry fake book.
The Maltese Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
Tá, eu já peguei. Cadê meu inventário? Eu já dei uma pista, né, o que eu posso fazer.
I guess luck counts for something.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same.
I close my eyes and dream.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee. These are my credentials. One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him. Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker. Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick. Oh, my decoder ring. The resort sounds like, oh, my decoder ring.
Tá, não quero pegar essa parada.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me fasolato!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before you eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Besteira. Ah, uma gaveta vazia.
Yeah, the rug really ties the room together. PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business.
Ótimo.
No messages on the vid phone. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Key lime. Oh boy. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without. I see my credenza. My friend Louis. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the... Maybe try something. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups.
Certo, não achei nada aqui.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
The Maltese Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
I close my eyes and dream of one. The one.
I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. This is where I store my trench coats. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't gonna make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since.
É meio doidão, né?
Yeah, not many people wake up from... What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a... Ark of the Coven footrest. Pick... Ark of the Coven footrest. Ark of the Coven... That's a genuine Ark of the
Pô, essa que tá fazendo barulho.
Ark of the Coven footrest. Pick... What's up with the bed? Perfect. All I need is one good... that was from my first jackalope hunt. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Tá.
Ark of the Coven footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. Ark of the Coven. Ark of the Coven footrest. Picked it up at a government...
Então a única coisa que eu tenho é aquela ali ainda.
Perfect. And it's a sitting room. Good for... And it's a sitting room. Good for sitting. Well, that's new. Well, that's new. Well, that's new.
Tá.
The Ritz is the fire trap I call home. So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
Vamos lá, né, mano?
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial.
Esse é meu carro? É meu carro.
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential. These dumpsters have housed various individuals. Over the years. It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Por que eu não consigo entrar aqui?
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. It's an electronics. This is the Brew and Stew run by Louis Lamintz. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals.
Aqui ele deu uma dica ali.
Looks like Louis at the Brew and Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something. I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. Looks like a swipe card. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Achou uma bonitona ali.
Wow, hello, stranger.
Is Louie here?
He's in the back getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Estamos de volta.
Whoa. A little early for that.
Really? The way you hold your liquor, I just assumed you always got an early start.
Actually, I could use some pain-killing you know, up around this general area.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
É engraçado que eu não sei o que ele tá fazendo.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you, you ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
I had a few drinks last night at the Golden Pagoda, but I wasn't drunk.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda.
I think the wording was very, very attorney.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour Portugal, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of...
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing.
What?
Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Yeah, those gunshots we heard have to be connected to me. I'd better get out there and investigate before the cops get here.
Mike, You really need to see a doctor. You can't drive in this condition. I'll call a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go. It sure is good to have the old knife back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up. I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
Beleza.
Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine.
Você tá confuso, até entender o jogo, como funciona, já fiquei meio perdido ainda.
Just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be. I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror. Does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her. Even after all this time.
Oh. Beleza, velho.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
Tem que achar o hotel.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. It's locked. It's locked. Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen?
Carlos Maldonado, cara.
Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really... It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I... These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. This door's just painted on. This door's just painted on. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me. I knew there was something creepy in there. Well, it's not a Banksy. The gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it, so I'll check back later. Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Boy, yes.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. That's Rook's pawn shop. These dumpsters have housed various This became a highly sought-after... Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked up. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation... It's a 3 cards to midnight shop. Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this puke head out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Então tá bom.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. 3 cards at midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later. Rusty's always gave me the Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass Building is... Rusty the Clown. Rusty's... It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead.
Eita, que susto. Não posso passar esse negócio. Tá, tô perdido há um tempão nesses lugares aqui. Aqui não tem chave.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. These dumpsters have housed...
Opa.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it.
Tá, esse é o hotel que eu preciso achar a escada nele.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. Wow, this place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
Welcome it. Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Did you know Ardo, the guy who worked here before? Wonder whatever happened to that big, lovable moron.
Ardo Newpop, California State Senator. Ran on a fire safety platform.
It's very impressive. Nice to have some class around the joint. But you can drop the Mr. Murphy thing. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
Some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
And that was supposed to be me? How do you know so much about me anyway?
Unlike you tangibles, we have computer brains.
So, you got a name?
You know very well who I am. Holly Graham. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
So, I think your sign has a typo. It says holograms are people, too.
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. And I ought to know, because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Strikes work a little better when you're not on the job.
Civil disobedience isn't easy when your oppressors control you with a button.
Well, more battery power to you.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
Afraid I might not pay my bills, maybe. Speaking of the neighborhood, maybe you could help me by telling me what's been going on around here.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get out much. Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you. I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off. Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is it? We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse. I think he came in one time with Mojo, the kid from the barbecue place. It was awkward. Taylor's my bestie, my real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you. The nicest tangible I've ever met. Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors. I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out. Nice furniture. Well, hopefully ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh. Nice furniture. Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here. It's a key to a lot. All these pictures of how beautiful San Francisco. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit. Oh. It's a key to a lockbox.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse.
Snow White warehouse. Beleza.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Bom, não sei se é dessa aqui, mas... Não.
What do we got here? It's like instructions to get into the Snow White warehouse. Yeah. It's locked and I need to find a way to...
4268.
Yeah, needs a key. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. It's locked and I need a... Yeah, needs a key. Yeah, needs a key.
Pera aí, eu acho que eu tenho aqui. Ah! Tcharam! Tcharam!
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
Olha, tem uma escada aqui.
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. A ladder would be useful, except I can't reach it when it's on that pulley. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
Vai mostrar.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
É. Ai.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that.
Opa.
Some familiar names on the Chandler Avenue sex offender list.
Tá. Baixei lá.
Looks like an interesting read.
Vamos pegar esse escada e vamos dar um fora daqui.
Now that I have a ladder, I can get into the second floor of the electronics shop.
Com certeza. Eu não investiguei esse lado ainda. Ou melhor, não terminei de investigar aqui. Então vou dar uma olhadinha aqui, básica, antes de subir lá.
Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for,
Ai. Bom, acredito que no momento não vai ser interessante olhar aqui ainda. Ou melhor, não vai ser útil.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Nice graffiti art. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop.
Like the ladder, like this ladder. Ta-da!
Someone up here is definitely the target of attention. Someone up here is definitely the target of attention. Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue. Well, someone's been living up here. And it's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at it. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago.
Como assim? Nossa. Eu esqueci já. Nossa, tem um cara ali. Ué, eu consegui abrir, né? Nem notei que tinha um buraco aqui. Esse cara é muito esperto, né?
Don't shoot.
O cara nem tá vivo mais. Dia 2. Bom, pessoal, pelo menos conseguimos terminar o primeiro dia, né? E o dia 2 vai ficar pra depois.